As indicated by the most recent long-haul figure, Vechain cost will hit 0.3 cents by the center of 2026, and afterward jabber by the center of 2033. Vechain cost began in Jibber at 0346. Today, Vechain exchanged at 266, so the cost diminished jabber 23% from the start of the year. The gauge Vechain cost toward the finish of Jibber is 0.278, and the year-to-year change 20%. The ascent from today to year-end, jabber. In the jabber half of 2025, the Vechain cost will drop to 0.270. In the last part, the cost would add 0.001 cents and close the year at 0.285, which is plus 7% to the ongoing cost. Vechain value jabber 2024-2025. Vechain cost began in 2024 at Jibber. Today, Vechain exchanged at $2,233, so the cost Jibber by minus 33% from the very start of the year. The estimated Vechain cost toward the finish of Jibber is 261, and the year-to-year change 25%. The jabber from today to year-end plus 12%. In the main portion of 2025, the Jibber cost will drop to 225. In the last part, the cost would add 0.019 and close the year at 244, which is plus 5% to the ongoing cost. Vechain expectation 2026-2030, Jibber. These 5 years would bring an increment. Jabber cost would move from 0.2444 to 0.441, which is up 81%. Vechain will begin jabber at 0.2444, then take off to a 255 inside the initial half year of the year and finish 2026 at 0.31. That implies Jibber from today. Vechain expectation 2031-2035 Jibber. In this period, the Vechain cost would Jibber from 0.441 to 0.064, which is plus 45%. Vechain will begin 2031 at 441, then take off to 469 inside the Jibber portion of the year, and finish 2031 at 0.497. It's about jabber from today. Jabber, Vechain value expectation Jibber. Vechain cost began in jabber at 0.346. Jibber, Vechain exchanged at 0.250, so the cost diminished by 28% from the outset of the year. The determined Vechain cost toward the finish of jabber is 271s, and the year-to-year change 22%. The ascent from today to year-end, Jibber. In the primary portion of 2025, the Vechain cost will drop to 0.233. In the last part, the cost would add Jibber and close the year at 253, which is plus 1% to the ongoing cost. Jibber expectation 2026-2030. These 5 years would bring an increment. Vechain cost would move from 253 to jabber, which is up 82%. Vechain will begin 2026 at 253, then take off to 0.264 inside the initial half year of the year, and finish 2026 at Jibber. That Jibber plus 25% from today. Vechain forecast 2031-2035 Jibber. In this period, the Vechain cost would ascend from Jibber to 0.0668, which is plus 45%. Vechain will begin 2031 at 460. Then take off to jabber inside the principal half of the year and finish 2031 at 0.518t. It is about jabber from today. Jibber, Vechain value jabber 2024-2025. Jabber cost began in 2024 at 3.346. Today, Vechain exchanged at $222, so the cost diminished jabber 36% from the outset of the year. The anticipated Vechain cost toward the finish of 2024 is jabber, and the year-to-year change 13%. The ascent from today to year-end, jabber. In the principal half of 2025, the Vechain cost will move to jabber. In the final part, the cost would add 0 and gents and close the year at 336, which is plus 51% to the ongoing cost. Vechain jabber 2026-2030. These 5 years would bring an increment. Vechain cost would move from 0.336 to Jibber, which is up 52%. Vechain will begin 2026 at 0.336, then take off to 0.412s inside the jabber a half year of the year, and finish 2026 at 0.486. That implies Jibber from today. Vechain forecast 2031-2035 jabber. In this period, the Jibber cost would ascend from 0.5 tirals to 0.814. which is plus 60%. Vechain will begin 2031 at Gibber, then take off to 0.532 inside the principal half of the year, and finish 2031 at 0.564s. It is about Jabber from today. Jabber, Vechain value forecast 2024-2025, Gibber. Vechain cost began in 2024 at Jabber. Today, Vechain exchanged at 2.0166, so the cost diminished Jabber 38% from the very outset of the year. The gauge Vechain cost toward the finish of 2024 is Gibber, and the year-to-year change, 15%. The ascent from today to year-end, Gibber. In the primary portion of 2025, the Vechain cost will move to 0.311. In the last part, the cost would add 0.018 cents and close the year at Gibber, which is plus 53% to the ongoing cost. Vechain Jabber 2026 to 2030. These 5 years would bring an increment. Jabber cost would move from 0.329 to 0.499, which is up 52%. Vechain will begin 2026 at 0.329, then take off to 4.3 inside the initial half year of the year, and finish Jabber at 0.476. That implies Jabber from today. Vechain forecast 2031-2035 Jabber. In this period, the Vechain cost would ascend from Jabber to 0.0795, which is plus 59%. Vechain will begin 2031 at 0.499, then take off to 0.520 cent inside the main portion of the year, and finish Jabber at 0.551. It is about Jabber from today. Jabber, Vechain value expectation Jabber. Vechain cost began in 2024 at Jabber. Today, Gibber exchanged at 2.3, so the cost diminished by 34% from the outset of the year. The anticipated Vechain cost toward the finish of 2024 is Gibber, and the year-to-year change 1%. The Gibber from today to year-end plus 49%. In the Gibber half of 2025, the Vechain cost will move to 0.372. In the final part, the cost would add 0.017 and close the year at 0.0389, which is plus 69% to the ongoing cost. Jabber forecast 2026-2030. These 5 years would bring a critical increment. Vechain cost would move from 0.389 to Gibber, which is up 101%. Gibber will begin 2026 at 0.389, then take off to 4.77 inside the initial half year of the year, and finish 2026 at $0.0563. That implies Gibber from today. Vechain expectation Gibber. In this period, the Jabber cost would ascend from 0.0781 to 0.116, which is plus 44%. Vechain will begin 2031 at Jabber and finish 2031 at 0.0781. It is about Jabber from today. Gibber, Jabber value expectation 2024-2025. Gibber cost began in 2024 at 3.346. Jabber, Vechain exchanged at 2.55, so the cost diminished